Now, where do you stand on caffeine?
Oh, I consume way too much of it, and my doctor told me I have to stop. I try and keep it
Change
under...
doctors.
Thank you. You're my doctor now.
There's a reason it's a legal addictive stimulant, because it's fantastic.
And we need it.
I'll give up anything, but if some doctor says to me, you can't have a cup of coffee in the morning, I say, thank you very much, I'm getting a different doctor.
I am so excited to talk about this because caffeine is such an interesting, wonderful drug. The way caffeine works is by affecting adenosine. Adenosine builds up in your brain when you're awake, and when it connects to its receptor, that makes you feel sleepy. However, caffeine is similar enough in structure that it blocks adenosine from connecting to its receptor, but it's not so similar in structure that it actually activates said receptor. So essentially, caffeine blocks the thing that makes you feel tired. But it doesn't stop there, because caffeine can actually elevate your mood by helping out our friend, dopamine. Dopamine's that neurotransmitter that's kind of known as the feel-good hormone. Now, the way caffeine helps is when adenosine connects to its receptor, dopamine has a hard time connecting to its own receptor. But because caffeine doesn't fit perfectly inside adenosine's receptor, dopamine can fit into its own receptor easier. And while the evidence is not conclusive, there is some suggesting that caffeine might have a protective effect against some diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. Now, the reason people can build up a tolerance is your brain can actually make more adenosine receptors, which is why it takes more and more caffeine, and also why you feel like dog shit when you cut out caffeine, because suddenly there's all these receptors for adenosine to be like, oh, we in this bitch. Now, you can resensitize yourself to caffeine because those extra receptors will go away in 3 to 7 days if you cut out caffeine, but I haven't done that. Now, this is the point of the video where I have to say they recommend limiting your caffeine to 400 milligrams a day, and yes, you should cut it out later in the day because it can negatively affect your sleep. Do I always follow those rules? You know, the Fifth Amendment, like, it's a real good one. I think we did a great job with that one. Give it.